Welcome to SRB TV.
Oh my God! Come on back! Yeah!
We are here.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of SRB TV. I'm Kristen.
That's a long TV part, but I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at the Peacemaker now confirmed season finale.
Season finale of Peacemaker.
Season 1, Episode 8, Chapter 8.
It's cow or never.
Okay, that one was kind of clever. So previously on Peacemaker, Judo Master took care of some douchebag guys at a convenience store. Some of our heroes went to go take care of the cow themselves. Only get stopped by Peacemaker's father and his gang cult. His cult,
pretty much. His cult, the cultist group. They get stopped by them, and they have a little rundown, pretty much. Fighting stuff like that. When they finally were able to, at least Peacemaker was able to finally end his father. Pretty much, he finally was able to pretty much kill him. Headshot right there and move on pretty much from his father and what he was.
Now, to be fair, also thanks to the help of Vigilante and Economos.
Yeah, Economos. They both were there to help out, assist. Vigilante's still badly kind of wounded right now. What is it?
And then on the rest of the group side of things.
Yeah. On the other side of the thing, they're trying to get out of the hotel, trying to get away. Police get to Mern and pretty much kill Mern. And that's when they realize, they all come to realization that they do need each other. Especially Leota, pretty much, where she realized, after finally seeing Eagly hug Peacemaker, it's like she had that faith again of like, we can do something.
Oh, and during that encounter, they also recaptured Judo Master.
Yeah, they recap.
Yeah, they did.
No.
In the motel, he shows up, hardcore kicks his ass, and then Adebayo shocks the shit out of him with a stun gun.
Yeah, and that's the last we saw of him.
Oh no, that's why. I'm saying.
Like I said, I don't think they kidnapped him. I think they got away.
They knocked him out.
Yeah, they knocked him out. They knocked him out pretty much and left him back at the hotel. So, will he show back up? I think he will. By the end of it, he will. But yeah, now they're about down to the final boss. Now they gotta head over and try to. Man, that was an ugly cow too. Stop and destroy this cow before they transport it to another unknown location on Earth. So that's what's going on. And they have to go through almost the entire police force and people that were in jail and stuff down the jail cells. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun ride. It's gonna be It's gonna be the craziest ride so far for this finale and for this series so far. But let's dive into this and get this going for the finale for Peacemaker Season 1, Episode 8. So here we go. Remember how you kind of
know the song.
I know I'm the last person that you want to hear from right now, Chris, and I can't.
She's still trying.
What the fuck is this? John C. is acting job.
Nothing, alright? When my brother died, I made a vow.
Right, the vow.
Anyone I'd kill for peace.
Oh, Jesus.
Someone like Keith, no one would ever die for no reason again.
Well, that's fucking stupid. Me, that's fine. But stop letting that shit define who you are.
She's not right.
Yeah.
Are you guys serious right now? With my best friend, my second best friend Eagly, my fifth best friend Adebayo, and now you guys are ruined.
Fifth? What makes her just fifth?
Can you believe Amanda Waller's her fucking mother?
Oh.
Yes.
Do we have time?
Yes,
No,
after.
they're teleporting the creature out of here. Mom, they're teleporting the creature out of here. Mom says you're in charge and Economos and I should stay back in case anything goes wrong.
We already established that, but okay.
I want to talk to
Copy,
you.
Mom.
Copy, Mom.
Yes, ma'am.
So Ori, what did he establish last episode? Which one is that helmet? Because we don't know. There's that one helmet that gives them scabies. It gives you scabies.
Just aware of the helmet. This one is anti-gravity. Allows you to float.
Aimlessly?
No, I carry a tiny hand fan to guide me. It's like boom. It's the one he uses to stop the rocker chick.
How many booms does it produce on one charge?
I don't know, 3, maybe 4.
Maybe you can put on activate anti-gravity and just float it over there.
Guys?
Tiny hand.
She said the word. Guys, the helmet!
Palm fronts.
Guys!
Only man who knows how to make it.
You did just kill the only man who knows how to
You think that's it?
Bro, I was being sarcastic.
Thank
If you're
you.
gonna be sarcastic, you should really warn people so there's no confusion.
Okay, so how do we get the...
No, not like Green Arrow. That dude goes to brony conventions dressed in the back half of Twilight Sparkle with a 4-inch wide butthole drilled in the costume.
Maybe it's so we can breathe properly.
Superhero.
No, I actually heard that's true about Green Arrow, but that's the first thing he said that's real.
An Aquaman.
Oh my god.
I love it! Economos! No. I heard that's true.
Eagerly. I'm waiting for it. Where's it going?
You're fucking flying away! The eagle's fucking flying away!
Great guy in almost every way, but his biggest flaw is that he commonly overestimates Heatley's abilities.
Okay, they could be telling...
That's the most honest thing he said.
Look for the helmet. We'll run in the opposite direction. Fuck.
It's like she's not right. She's not wrong there.
It's like, you can interpret either way, but...
Oh god, I didn't think for a second I'm going for my gun.
He got him!
John, you copy?
It's like we're gonna need a bigger gun. Oh shit, I'm out.
No more kaijus.
No more kaijus. No more kaijus.
Do you copy?
For what? Why did he?
Color his beard all strange like that.
Say it.
Say it.
Say it. Say it, motherfucker. Say it.
He was incredibly underpaid.
Now he feels like. Now he's gonna feel like shit.
Mostly though, he never thought anybody noticed.
I love it. A joke.
That turned
It's
into
a
it was a
simple
part of the
joke.
story.
Just turn into a more sympathetic story.
Oh shit.
Shit, run!
Do it now! Do it!
Activate her.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Did she drop it?
Yes!
How did it even happen?
My hands are sweaty.
She lost it? Are you fucking kidding me?
Activate sonic boom.
Distraction, go! They can't get to the cow. They at the very least can't get to the cow right now. Run! Economos, run! Run, boy! What she did for him.
Yeah.
Look, I can help.
We need you to stay here, as if something happens to us, you're the only hope.
The fuck am I?
What's the plan, man?
What the fuck am I?
Let's go kill a cow.
Let's go kill a cow. Do you really want to get started? There you go.
Finally! Since the first time we finally get this song again for you guys.
I'm just lucky Economos going, what the fuck am I?
God damn. Oh yeah!
There you go. Oh yeah.
Oh, nice! Oh! Nice! Oh!
BFF!
That's for my BFF.
That's my BFF.
Yeah!
Hey, what makes you think you can do this?
Because I'm made for this shit.
Yeah! Made for this shit.
God damn it, you're gonna get hurt!
Go with her! Honestly,
I thought, you know what I thought she was gonna say? I thought he broke his leg.
oh, that's what that was? Oh,
Yeah, he broke his leg.
come on, girl. Yeah!
No.
No. Damn, she was badass.
Yeah, Next time we're bringing her into the field now.
Stay with me.
How?
Damn, he crawled quickly.
He crawled shit.
He crawled really fucking quickly. Which one is that one? There's
The rocket
Oh,
one.
it's a human torpedo.
The human torpedo. All the fucking times he breaks his fucking leg.
My man just crawled all the way over there. God damn. That's some fucking-ability.
Adebayo, no!
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck! Oh my god, I hope she's okay.
Jesus, I told her not to use that one.
Make the choices for you that you are incapable of making on your own to save your people and your world, no matter how many lives it cost us.
That's his oath.
Literally, that's his
That is fucking his oath that he lives by. Doing whatever it takes at any cost.
But remember, his beliefs have been changed.
He's been altered.
Our will.
Activate human torpedo.
Oh!
Like, remember what you said.
No, okay, let's ignore that. Adebayo just went through the fucking cow. I'm sorry.
Fuck! What the fuck?
But Goff never realized his philosophy changed.
Has changed. So I know Leota overheard a little bit of it. Oh shit! The Justice League, yep.
Go fuck another fish, asshole!
Ah, hey, not.
I'm so fucking sick of that rumor.
It's not a rumor.
Fuck you, Barry.
Wow, they actually got Jason Momoa and Ezra!
Yeah!
Cool, they got Ezra and Jason in this! Dude, that's cool they got them!
They got them too!
That's pretty dope!
Seriously, all I need is a good nap.
It's a good nap.
You're shot. just his...
Yeah, you're gonna take him.
You're my BFF.
Aww. You're my BFF.
So cool, so I guess Vigilante's fourth?
Yeah.
Prison.
Holy
Under the
shit.
command of a woman named Amanda Waller,
Fuck!
who happens to be my mother.
Who happens to be my mother.
Now I'm calling for a new...
Oh,
And
fuck.
the dog.
The dog, you gotta get rid of the clothes outfits for the dog.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Is that him on a motorcycle?
Yeah, we saw that earlier this season. Like the one time they actually... Yeah, that's what we're gonna deal with in the second season. Yeah, he's smiling. Eagerly dropping that's Eagerly, remember?
I haven't noticed you eating way more corn chips than any one human being should eat, and I'm not worried that you're gonna die. But I am worried that you're gonna die.
Thanks.
Wait. Thanks. Wait, it's like, think about that real hard.
End the season
So that was the finale.
of Peacemaker.
And boy, was it a finale.
Yeah, it was very enjoyable.
Let's start off in the beginning. Yeah, let's start from the beginning and then make our way to some of the crazy shit that went down.
Oh yeah. So basically, yeah, they asked for backup. Didn't show up at the right time, but the backup did show up. But
not at the wrong time. But it wasn't the backup you were expecting. It was a bigger type of backup. But we'll get to that point later. But yeah, we start off with the team, on their way to take over, to stop this cow, and of course. It's like Leota's still she's doing her best she can, just trying to apologize. And we all know, like you were saying, like Peacemaker, this is how Peacemaker kind of gets over. He knows it's like she fucked up, but this is how it's like he's taking it his own way. Him and Vigilante, with the farting and everything.
yeah.
And then they eventually do get there, and now they have to decide what fucking helmets, because they brought all the rest of his helmets.
Yeah, what I liked most about this finale was everybody chipped in their own way.
Everybody had their part. All their stuff was essential at some point. Even if you had a fucking broken leg, they still were essential at some point. But yeah, it's like they want to use Economos because it's like, listen, let's just go with this. Let's go in, and try to, at least plant that helmet, and we just strap it, and then we just, activate it. Go right ahead. what I like is they set up the potential for season 2. I mean, we'll get that at some point. I mean, when we get to talking about stuff like that, but their setup, here, which is he's starting to see his father now.
Yeah.
He's starting to see him because it's like, again, it's, you killed your father, you think, okay, that's it. No, it's going to stick with you for a while until you're fucking over it. But now, it's the start of him being stuck in his head. And even Hardcore saw it too, where it's like, who the hell is he talking to? Yeah, and just as just when Economos was getting close, he's like, he saw what they're dealing with and was like, I'm out of here. Mm-hmm. And luckily, just as they were getting out of there, that's when he decided, let's activate it now. And they activated how many times? I think 4.
It was about 4 times they activated it.
I think 4 or 5 times they activated it. Just to stop them. Really, really good. And then that's when we had finally the epic song. We get in a regular intro and see them take on as many as the group. And you got to see them use a shield too.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Like you said, it was pretty badass.
And some really cool fight overall.
Oh yeah, badass fight. I think the best one though was just Leota. When she had to come in and all of a sudden you're just like, yeah, this girl's got some skills. She's seriously got some skills on her. Because the way she came in is just taking them each out, things like that. And then of course they try to use, that's when Goff was like, it's like we have the same mantra you have, which is, make peace at whatever cost. Mm-hmm. And they thought they could use that against them. And of course, because of his experience throughout the season and because of his emotions and because of mainly because of what happened in the Suicide Squad, it's like, and his transition throughout the season with, and conversations, even with Leota, it was like, we see his transition to changing his motto or changing his ways of the type of hero he wants to be.
Right.
And that's why I even like it where she asked going, why did you do it? You just broke your own, it's like, because they were going to kill you guys. They would have killed you guys next. Yeah. So he thought about the other people, not just, okay, whatever. No, it's like, no, he thought about the people that he's been with. And it was a cool scene. That was a freaking cool scene where she's still woozy, it's like, activate rocket. And it's just going right straight.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He talked about, she went right into the motherfucker.
I know, it was cool because it's like, she's all dazed, and all of a sudden it's like, wait, what? She's been shot right into the thing. And I love her reaction going, what the actual fuck? It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, and then eventually we see that they more or less go their separate ways. Adebayo finally reveals Task Force and why they were doing what they were doing.
She's like, it's time for the public to know, which I like, because again, that's going to take a major shift in the DCEU.
And then Vigilante left, Hardcore, Economos went back to Jabba Bell Reeve.
Yeah.
Hardcore is on the road to recovery.
Yeah, got that. Even as they were leaving, pretty much after after everything that went down, of course we had to make a surprise appearance by the Justice League, except for Batman. But out of the 4 of them, 2 of them, of course, we got close-ups confirming. Looks like Jason Momoa and Ezra Miller, reprising the roles as
Dude, we all
Arthur.
Fuck you, Barry.
Fuck you, Barry. The time we get Aquaman to say, fuck you. It's just
only time he's gonna be there.
The only time we're gonna get him in this is gonna be there.
I'm surprised that he legit got Warner Brother and DC's okay.
Okay, to at least use. It's like you know what it was. It's probably, can I get the Justice League? And they're probably like, we can give you 4, but then when they found out, they're like, but we can only give you 2 of the actors. And he's probably like, fine, I'll go with it.
Yeah, because obviously Henry Cavill is a whole story for another day, and
and what's perfect too is that I'm pretty sure while filming Aquaman, or probably either before or during it, that's when they grabbed him.
That's what I was thinking. Is during production of this, they managed to snag
Jason
Momoa and Ezra Miller from their respective movies.
Real quick, so they could make their quick cameo and stuff like that. I still love that line though. He's like, "We all know you fuck fish," and it's like I hate that. I hate that guy. It's like even Barry's just like, "Yeah, we all know that's true. Fuck you, Barry." It was really cool to see that cameo and stuff like that.
And
that was the finale, but it was really good. I liked the finale. They ended it on a good note. Even if there was no second season, I think they still would have ended it on a good note. But they did a little bit of tease, like, okay, what's possibly going to happen in the next season. But before that,
okay, so basically season 1 overall is basically what we've been saying from the beginning. It is really fun ride.
Oh yes.
Everybody's enjoyable. John Cena is really fun in this. You know, flexing his acting muscles in this one especially.
Oh, yeah.
The biggest boils that it comes down to is your brand of humor.
Exactly.
So your
That's
brand of humor. So in this case, it's James Gunn.
Yeah.
But it's James Gunn not being held back by a PG-13 rating. It's James Gunn like super James. You know, the film Super James Gunn.
And that's what this is.
It's that kind of James Gunn. So if you like Super, you're gonna like this.
Yeah.
Same goes for probably Guardians. Look, if you like Guardians, it's a bit more gruesome and more R-rated in tones of comedy. But I think you're gonna enjoy the ride, and that's where it's here.
I see what you're saying, and that's why I like too. Is that's what we're getting here, and how they could potentially use this kind of in the DCEU, which is like Guardians, which is like you don't always have to have the curse words here and there. No, it's like, but you have that type of humor set up just right. You can have a really good story pushed along the way for the DCEU in the right direction. And, you know, am I saying they should use Gunn to kind of guide DC in the right direction? I don't know. It depends on where they want to go with it. It's a matter of finding their Kevin Feige of like, who's able to make a good path of where they want to take this story. That set path of where they want to take this story.
No, I'm not 100% a James Gunn comedy guy. I can admit that there were some moments throughout the season that, you know, the jokes didn't really hit for me.
Either they didn't hit, or there's like, I just went too far.
It feels like it got a bit too improvised.
Yeah.
Like, okay, don't get me wrong. My favorite improvised moment was definitely the John Cena naming off all the people.
The stars and stuff like that. All the names.
That was really good. But there were a couple other moments where we feel like, let's just get to the other.
It's a type of thing where it's like it was funny just as the start of it, but then it's like, okay, now we're just taking it a little too far. Now the one for perfect example, which I thought they did genius in, which is like they took that basic joke or basic concept, you know, in real life for Economos' character with the whole beard, and they drawn that out throughout the whole season, and I love by the end of it.
That was a difference. That was actually paid off.
No.
I wasn't expecting it to.
And that's why I said stuff like that is what I love about the season, where it's like small little things like that, you know, drawn out. Yeah, because maybe it got annoying, but it's like it had a good ending of a satisfaction of like what you're like. Oh, I like the wrap up to that. You know, where it's like you've really felt why he did it. You know, where he's like, I'm just trying to find somebody. You know, You know, it's like that respect that he finally got from Peacemaker after hearing, you know, Peacemaker hearing why he did it. It's like, yes, I do it, but it's like now he has more respect for him and why he was doing it. You know, it's like now he doesn't have to feel like shit anymore or treat him like shit anymore like that. You know, stuff like that, little things like that I love about this season overall. Tiny little tidbits that they add in, it's like it pans out later on in another episode or even by the finale.
Yeah, and honestly, nobody's perfect. What another great thing about the show is, of course, you know, you took a guy who, remember, I still kind of fucking hate because he killed Rick Flag.
Yeah, of course.
I still fucking hate that they did that. But at the same time, I can understand that now because it was a launching point for Peacemaker to try to be better than what he was, than what his father made him.
You know, especially in that one episode in the scene where he's like going back to what Rick Flag was saying, and he felt bad for what he did for Rick Flag. You know, it was coming back to haunt him.
It was nice to see, like, I guess we can try and streamline into character growth overall for Peacemaker for now, but he at first was still the same guy we saw in the Suicide Squad. Yeah. But as the season went along, he started to realize
we saw how you know what he did, and was it Santa Prisca? Or I forgot in the Suicide Squad film, what happened there transitioned to here to like how it affected him. And I love that transition of how it affected him and his character, where he was going and stuff like that. And I really did. His character development in this was just beautifully done. Freaking, man, John Cena was made for this role.
Yeah.
He was made for this role.
When he was even when he was off point, he was still funny. But when he was on point, you can tell he is really trying with this role.
He's really trying with the role, but also even with this character, which I love, is that what I even love about the character is like, yeah, he's a goofball, especially you know him in Vigilante, which we'll get to in a moment. You know, is that he's a goofball. But there are times when he fucking makes sense, where it's like he's like, you know, especially when he kept the little alien Goff. You know, where it's like, I kept him because none of y'all were fucking telling me the truth since the beginning. You know, it's just like he made so many great points, even though he was a goofball at times, he was still like, at some point you still loved him. You still loved where he was going with his character, and where the character was headed in that direction. You know, and then, again, like I said, we lead into Vigilante. Man, that guy you could love to hate. You could love to hate sometimes.
If I had a least favorite character, it would be Vigilante. Because at first, I could tolerate him. Then he started to get really obnoxious in the second half.
He was acting way too childish all the time.
He started, that's one criticism was that major criticism was like, he was my least favorite character. Because he started, like, first half he was fine, kind of got it. There's a guy who kind of got where, like, why, you understood why he was buddies with Peacemaker.
Yeah, because they could relate, that's why.
In the second half, he started to become really obnoxious.
More of a goofball, more of a childish.
Not worthless, like I said.
Yeah.
Only big downside was him, but he was useful. He had
some good moments. Let's just put it this way. He had some good lines,
he helped him stop
good moments.
He helped him stop the butterflies. He helped stop Red Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he did have his moments, but overall, there was still a lot of stuff where he came really obnoxious.
Yeah, he became one of that character where it's like, okay, can we get him off the screen? Can we just move him away, please? Away, please. Hardcore.
Hardcore was just an anime term, a tsundere, basically hard, outer shell, soft inside.
Yeah.
She was definitely somebody who didn't want to be there, but after a while, and even after that one big mission at the factory, she started to soften up a bit. Even at times, like when she etched Peacemaker's emblem in the gun.
Yeah.
You know, you could tell she was softening up and understand this was a new family for her in a way.
This is a brand new family for her, and I loved her character because, like you said, she was hard on the outside, you know, soft on the inside, but it's like, even when we've heard a little bit about her origins or where her character came from, she was almost raised almost like how Peacemaker was, but if Peacemaker's family was better, you know, wasn't like his family whatsoever. They were on the right path, you know, where they wanted to go, you know, because it's like because they were both relating to certain things or understood certain things where he was coming from, and same with him, you know, where it's just like, oh, okay, cool. You know, I'm like, and I loved her character, and I loved how it transitioned into, even by the end of it, where it's like, you know, her getting closer to Chris, you know, getting closer to Peacemaker himself, and, you know, and Peacemaker listening to Leota, you know, overall, where it's like, don't rush anything. Just do what you gotta do, just take it one step at a time, and that's what he's doing with her.
Yeah, then there's Adebayo, who honestly was, you know, I don't want to be here to, I definitely need to be here. And you can tell why she was there. You can tell why Waller wanted her there.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, I think, as herself,
What's her name, Leota?
I
Talking
don't...
about Waller's daughter?
Yeah, Waller's daughter.
Yeah, it's Leota, I believe.
Leota?
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I keep on saying Adebayo. I think that's the first name that comes to mind.
Yeah, go ahead, though.
But I did like her for what she was. She was definitely the fish out of water to the whole situation, not realizing what she was really getting herself into.
And you said her last name, that's why. Okay. That was her last name.
Yeah, and I
loved her character, I really did.
She was honestly like, you know, she was like the softie of the group, but
she was the fish out of the water, you know, type of situation, and it's just like she's being tossed into the wolves of like, what the hell, you know, into her mom's world, you know, even though she's fully trained, you know, because even she's like, I'm fully trained and everything, but it's like, she's not like her mother at all. She's completely opposite of who her mother is, completely, you know, and that's why even her mom's like, you have, you know, that gift, you have it, and she does, but she's using it in a better route than what her mother's using it, you know, and that's what I loved about her is like she eventually, especially when she was always thinking about her family, her wife, and the two little dogs and stuff like that, you know, but always making sure it's like, I need to take care of them, you know, and I just love it, you know, I loved her character, and even like I said, I love her relationship she made with Peacemaker, you know, that connection, that bond that they made, where it's like, she finally, like I said, you saw her gift in hand, where it's like, in that one episode where it's like, he went to go see his father, and stuff like that, and it's just like, she broke everything down, but it's like, she just did not know how to approach it, or say the right words. But like I said, I loved her character, and I don't know, if she goes back in the second season, that would be cool, but if not, like I said, maybe we'll bring somebody else in, but I thought she was awesome. She was badass in this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to...
That's honestly really... Like, his father it was just the douche.
Oh man, his father was just like the worst of the worst. And you're sitting here wondering, going, how did he become this racial dude to turning his son into this kind of like hero-ish type of guy? It's like, that's something which I wouldn't mind seeing them dive into for the next season, is that a little bit, those bits of it. But like I said, I love Robert Patrick. He played the racial, white, hard ass type of dude perfectly. He did it spot on.
That's really it. Like,
and then Mern.
There's not as much to say on
Mern. There's not much to say about Mern.
He's dead. I mean.
Well, I know that, but still, it's like it was cool to see this character where it's like at first we thought, okay, he's just a hard ass, and then once you find out he's a butterfly, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, it's like this changes up the game a little bit, but then it's like I even like this, like you said, his best scene was when he was breaking it down to Leota, where it's just like yes, I killed this body, but this body was a killer, but once I saw who this person was, I saw this person did have potential to change, but it's just nobody was right there. It was like one of his best scenes in this whole season was that scene alone, but I enjoyed Mern. Mern was awesome, but
in the long run, yeah. Did you have a favorite moment or episode from the season?
Oh, the favorite moment or episode? Oh, man.
Try to pick... Okay, we'll challenge you.
At this point, it's moments.
I will challenge you. What was your favorite non-gruesome moment?
Non-gruesome moment?
Because all I can keep thinking of is some gruesome moments, like the gorilla's death. I just blew that lady's brains out as soon as I got to the factory.
I know what you mean, though. It's like one of the like a crazy moment that they didn't have to deal with gruesome stuff or anything like that. I'm trying to think.
Oh, when he runs into the not so happy couple in the apartment complex in the second episode.
Oh my god! Oh! It's the improv scene. I hate to say it, but it's the improv scene because it's like...
Which one?
The improv scene where he's literally naming off all the stars.
No, that was good. No, that's good.
That had to be for me because it's one of those moments where you got to see John Cena improvising in that moment. It really shows you how far he's come along in his acting and what he's been able to do. And this shows, like we said before, he's made for freaking comedy. He's built for comedy.
And honestly,
that's what really sold it. And like I said, that scene alone is like, oh my god! It's like I just want to see the behind the scenes of James Gunn going, keep it going, just keep it going, just him going, keep it going, just keep it going. That situation, but I'll be honest, that's my favorite non-gruesome moment.
And then episode-wise, it would have to be their infiltration of the factory. Was there?
Yeah, I think that had been my favorite because that was the first time in a way the group finally came together in a fun, unique way, but it was just really fun and exciting moments, and bloody moments at the time.
And of course, the finale was really well done.
Oh yeah,
as well.
Yeah. What they can do is season 2.
So we do know that with the public now aware of Task Force X, all except for Mern alive from the initial team.
Yeah.
I mean, it just depends on what their next mission is. Honestly,
that's right now. That's the only thing I can really think of. Because that's why I said what she's doing is gonna pretty much, if they do it right, reverberate throughout the DCEU.
Because what I didn't bring up about the finale. What's great about the finale is, except for him having to deal with seeing his dead father, it wrapped things up pretty nicely.
That's what I said. It really wrapped it up and dropped little hints of what to expect.
Everybody was recovering. They were moving on either to happier things or having to deal with their gigantic Argus-filled mom. But it kind of wrapped things up. So it's interesting to go with season 2.
And that's what I said. That's what I like with the whole. That's what I wanted to bring up is that with this announcement, it's like it reverberates back to the first Suicide Squad movie, where Bruce Wayne even warned Waller going, end it. You need to end it. And now you got this happening.
Because, so we already know Chris is still technically under Argus. Is still technically under Argus control. We do know there's something maybe starting between him and Hardcore. We'll have to wait in season 2 on that. I feel like that's a slow.
I'm just trying to think.
Which I don't mind.
It's like what's the next event they have to take?
They would have to really give a reason as to why Adebayo will be coming back, because she was pretty much done with this.
Yeah, because she's like, once this is over, I'm done. I'm going back with my wife.
We already know Vigilante will probably be back. Economos.
Yeah.
We know Judo Master will probably be like their recurring arch villain for season 2.
We're going to bring that up just for a little bit. Judo Master this season was just funny. He was just hilarious. I mean, mind you, in the comics he is a hero, but how they used him here was just hilarious.
Yeah, we saw Judo Master around as well. What will be the status of Goff once all the honey's dried up?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because he just gave Goff the rest of that a little bit.
And like how will Chris overcome seeing his dead father? Because
now we're gonna. That's why I said this is definitely setting up for the what he's gonna be dealing with in the second season, which is trying to get over his father's death, because it's like it's always been ingrained in him pretty much for his father. So it's like now he's gonna see his father everywhere, and are we gonna even see? That's why I said too. I'm like, that would be cool if they use that to kind of see. It's like, how did he transition from this white supremacist and help his son transition to this? It's like, that I wouldn't mind seeing.
I can see them, because there's of course talk that he's working on another spin-off series for another Suicide Squad member.
Yeah.
I can see that person showing up in season 2 kind of as like a backdoor pilot to eventually that person's own show.
That's a possibility. Maybe that's a maybe, because they said they are already in works for whatever character it is.
Well, I know, but whenever they get to season 2, they easily implement whoever that is as well. They have interconnect the James Gunn's DCU world.
Again, like I said, that's what I was trying to say, though. It depends on how far in production they are in the other... that's what I'm saying, into the other side Suicide Squad member, pretty much, that's going to get their own show. It depends on how deep they're in that.
I think the only person I can think of is MDK. Oh, what is it?
Everybody wants an MDK, but I don't think it's going to be MDK.
I'm thinking out of the living.
I know, because a lot of people don't realize, because they did confirm it, going, MDK is technically still alive.
Because it's not going to be Bloodsport. I don't think it's going to be Bloodsport. It's not going to be Harley Quinn, because for one thing, she has her own animated series. I don't think they would get...
They want to do a live action series.
I don't think it would, unless they decide pull Birds of Prey.
Either Birds of Prey, or they come up with some other good reason. Because like I said, James Gunn's the one who's choosing who the next character is.
I mean, it could be Ratcatcher, too. I mean, she was still alive as well by the end
of the film. I'm trying to remember the people that were alive by the end of the film.
But if she does show up, let's say she does show up in season 2, that would really make for an interesting dynamic, considering, like, the last time Peacemaker ran to Ratcatcher 2, he was going to kill her. Like,
yeah, that would be interesting. That would be cool, but...
King Shark would be cool to see if they would get his own series.
It would be interesting. It would be really cool to see that.
Because ironically enough, the actor who plays Economos does his his mocap.
Well, yeah, he does his mocap. Yeah, overall. Like I said, I'm just trying to see here, trying to think. I'm trying to remember the ones that were remaining or alive by the end of the Suicide Squad film, and that's what I'm just trying to go over. It's just like
it's hard, and plus it's hard to for season 2 Peacemaker. It's hard to tell who will be the antagonist overall. It could be. No, actually, I don't know who it could be.
No, that's what I said. That's what's great about this, pretty much. It's what they did here. It was kind of setting up of like, it was kind of setting up of pretty much, okay, what they're going to be dealing with. Like I said, Peacemaker dealing with the fact he's seen his father now. He keeps seeing him, stuff like that. And other little things for each character. And now it's a matter of like, okay, it's almost like how we're going into, how we go into like the Titans, where it's like, who are they going to go up against next? It's like one of those.
Well, see, the difference with Titans is it's easier to determine who may be the next villain, because they usually drop a hint or something like that by the end of the season. Here, it's hard to tell.
It's really hard.
It's like he's dealing with his demons, Hardcore's still recovering, Economos went back to his belt.
And are we going to get a time skip? Too. I mean, are we going to get a time skip until we see Hardcore fully?
We know at the very least they're going to be forced to do the next mission after they threw Waller under a bus. Waller's going to force him to go on this next mission regardless.
Yeah.
We know that's probably the key reason why they're all back together again, minus Murr.
Like you said, it's just like the big question is like, who's going to be the antagonist? I mean, that's the big thing. But like I said, this is really going to shift. If they use it right, this is really going to shift the DCEU, especially with the Task Force-esque, in a world knowing that what the government has been doing, situation. It's really going to shift and reverberate if they do it right. If they could use this would be a great launching point of like, okay, the connectivity to the rest of the stuff.
Yeah, but overall though, like we said, really fun season 1.
Oh man, it was awesome.
Really interested, very interested you where they go in season 2.
Yeah, I'm excited and pumped to see what's going to happen in next season and see what they're going to do with John Cena this time around.
Yeah, so other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about DC original series, hit that subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know, what did you guys think of this season finale of Peacemaker? Did you guys have fun with it? Did you have great moments? What was your favorite? Was it just to see the Justice League show up at the wrong moment, or just any other great moment lines or one moments, or just anything that came from this finale that had you like ecstatic or theorizing what could happen in the second season? I mean, let us know in the comments down below. What did you guys think of also this whole entire season? Did you guys enjoy the season? Do you think this series is kind of like a good launching point in kind of the right direction of where to go with the DCU? Not with all the cursing, but just close enough to what the idea or thought of it overall, at least. What do you guys want out of season 2? Who do you want to see them go up against? Do you think they should team back up, and who should show up? Who do you think should get? Who would out of the Suicide Squad members that survive in the movie? Which is another character you would love to see get their own a series? Would you want to see MDK, or would you want to see Weasel? That fucker's still alive. I don't know how they would do that, but who knows? But let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction, not only to this finale, but also to the entire season of Peacemaker. And then, but most importantly, we thank you for watching.
And of course, on the next episode of SRB TV, dealing with Peacemaker, of course, whenever it does come out, we will eventually be back for season 2. Of course, DC-wise stuff. We do have Harley Quinn season 3 right around the corner. We have the next season of Titans, which I'm surprised that got a 4th season, to be honest. What else? Coming up, are we still doing Cuphead Show?
You're the one who's been in charge of what shows we've been watching as of lately, so I don't know. I mean,
yeah, we're kind of at a blank period because there is Young Justice. Phantoms just got confirmed when it's coming back.
I just saying we're taking a small break for SRB TV, just for a little bit, but we'll be back with something.
Trust me, we'll be back with a couple stuff because they did confirm Moon Knight's at the end of March. Obi-Wan's at the end of May.
MCU, Star Wars.
We still got Book of Boba
DC.
Fett. Even though we got spoiled about some stuff from Book of Boba Fett, we still got to check out Book of Boba Fett because now we have no choice but to watch Book of Boba Fett.
Now the connectivity, now they start to realize, crap, they're doing an MCU, which is the connectivity with within Star Wars.
And then they finally announced what the fuck they're doing with Stranger Things, season 4, which is a lot.
There's a lot, but at some point, we'll get over all that, or at least announce it at some point of like what's our lineup of what's going to come out in these upcoming few months or weeks, so who knows. But yeah.
So, and of course, guys, if you want to check out any of our previous reactions to the rest of season 1 of Peacemaker, as well as any other of our DC original series reaction, you can check them out right here on the channel.
Before we go, because I was trying to find that question. In season 2, do you think he's going to get a costume change? Because usually that's standard, the costume change sometimes. Or we're going to keep it the same, for Peacemaker.
I think we'll keep it the same. But until next time, no, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
This has been a very peace-filled episode of SRB TV.
Peace. Say out.
Out.
Okay. Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
as well as one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter and Stardust
at Super React Bros,
as well as on Facebook
at Super Reaction Bros.